I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better than $0 an hour, but you should be getting a better job than that unless your criminal history's following you around.
Welcome to Bench Scope USA.
Again, Chuck, I'm John Roxanne, BS.
This is 25B148510, and I've got a whole slew of other cases too.
Please, I have.
26W844, I'm sorry, 841103, 26W8411736, 24B146691B, 25W83953, 25W83826, 25W83815, and 25F244556. I don't like these two. You like to ignore courts? Is that what you want to do?
Judge, in his,
Your name, Mr. Harper? You shook your head no. That isn't what you want to do is ignore courts? These are all totals. These are all 6 of these files. And then this one here, I don't know who you think you are either.
Judge, in his defense,
I can't wait to hear it.
he doesn't have some money available. We did complete most of the court work for him. There's one more thing left, but fortunately, yes, he's tickets that he has to go with if he don't.
Call in, Jessica. I don't like this. Tell me what you want to say. I took this plea to attend the court work program, 30 pay fines and costs. I told him to bring a bunch of money. We've got all kinds of cases here. I mean, he owes all kinds of money. Oh, well over $1,000. Did he? What? Does he have $1,000?
Sure.
$200.
200 to pay. He lost his child, and he just recently.
I told him to pay $400 bi-weekly beginning. That's what he told me he could pay on October 28th. I told him that on October 8th. He never showed up. He never did anything. And you haven't paid on any of these others, and you just keep missing court dates like you're running the food down or something. Serious.
I'm not paying. But so much you got here with that.
Name?
You got to go down.
Go ahead.
I was saying to court work program, I was behind on my rules.
Well, that's no shock. You were on the other 6 or 7 cases you had to do.
We're all like from weekend with the
Wait. Slow it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, we gave you a payment plan.
Yes.
You just ignored the payment plan.
Yeah, I came to know that I moved out. We sent the last time, got the last time I was here, like, a couple weeks ago.
That was April 14th.
Yeah,
That was almost a month ago.
Yeah. Job.
Where? How much you make an hour? Did you graduate?
Yeah, I went to college.
Graduated college?
Yeah, community college too.
It's okay. Where?
Kansas. Okay. But
Would you get an associate's degree?
yeah, so
Why are you working for $15 an hour?
I mean, we get like.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than $0 an hour, but you should be getting a better job than that, unless your criminal history's following you around and gonna hurt you for years to come.
Okay. Since the last time we got into the old company, and then I went to work in my courtroom programs. That's another reason I have to.
Why'd you miss on that date that I took the plea on? Why'd you miss on March 4th?
We got late and all that,
Why were you late?
I personally just do it, but I'm thinking it started at a whole different time than what. And I really do like that thing. I got one more.
Are you going to grow up? Hold it.
Oh,
You're thinking it was a different time.
so we gotta figure out. Sure. Figure out.
What do you mean you think? What time did you think you had to be here for the court work program?
3:45. But it was.
Yeah. Did you tell him when he had to be here? What time did you tell him he had to be here?
At 8:30. He's completed the day before, but he obviously was on time. It's 5.
Anything?
He's made an action out for players to be lost.
You're smiling there is why I'm smiling. You, Mr. Graziano.
Mistakes for catching up with him. He does work. Unlike a lot of folks that you encounter, and he was successful. And he told us an opportunity to give blood. So, made sense to me. He is living with his parents, and he did his charge.
He's just frauding the head key. Paid nothing on this. How much did you owe on this? The original amount?
I believe the state was alive. He did.
Judge, it is $1,467.79.
I ordered you to pay that back in October, right? And I said I'd let you pay. You told me you could pay $400 bi-weekly beginning October 20th. That's told me that. I wouldn't set that plan unless somebody told me that. Where were you doing that? Where were you doing that?
It's how they actually got my dad.
What were you doing at the time you were here to make you believe that you could tell me that you could pay $400 bi-weekly?
Oh, I was doing this. Is like a lot of time. He lost.
Are you listening to my question, sir? I'm asking you what you were doing for work.
Oh,
How'd you lose that job? I mean, you're way behind here.
I'm spending money with that.
It's $200.
Yeah, I heard a new gentleman say that.
Now, tell me how much he owes on all these other tickets, will you? You
Okay,
just tell me the amount. This one says 197. I don't have the
Yeah.
figures on.
197, 248, 260, 233, 180, and 185. And then the probation one I just gave you. Do you want
You're
that
up to
amount
close
again?
to $3,000. I didn't write those down. That's where you're at, including this $1,476, $1,467. You serve one additional day on the court work program, on top of the one that he owes. You pay $35 for that. Well, I'm just not appreciative of this. If pay $200 today, to pay $100 per week, beginning. This is on the probation case. $100 per week, beginning May the 22nd. You understand, sir? And I want all the rest of these scheduled for show cause, Heather. You're going to schedule all these for a show cause and failure to pay. Put him about 5-6 weeks out, and he's going to do everything in his power to get a second job. That's what I wrote down, by the way, is get a second job. Did you get a second job? When I told you that April 14th? You get a second job?
That's it. So I had another. But I actually got this. I don't have the absolute job. I don't.
Well, I wrote down get a second job on it. I wouldn't write down get a second job unless you told me you had a first job. And if you had a first job and if it was different than the one you were doing, tell me what you were doing.
So the last time I came to the job I was doing, the time I was doing Uber Eats. So maybe the same job I got now.
Maybe you should be doing that on top of this one. It's your life, son. Go down the hall, pay your 200. She'll set the rest for show cause. You can give them the dates down there, Heather. Thank you. We have Matthew Glenn Malone here. Matthew Glenn Malone, 25B148976, 26B150688, B 25B149968, 25T647324.
Good morning, Judge DM. Judge 2378 on behalf of Mr. Lee. State your name for the court, sir.
Matthew Malone. So, Mr. Malone has missed court dates. Wait a minute, he just got possession. Let me just double check this. He's got possession of a controlled substance from May the 10th, so he must have been arrested yesterday. He's from the same day. Well, then he also has a trespassing case that he missed on in front of Judge Husson. That's December 19 at 25 in Front State. He missed a couple of court dates. He was supposed to be here on January 21 of this year and February 4. Did not show, and a warrant was issued. And he was also in here, or supposed to be, I should say, on 25T6473324. That's in front of me. So let's take those three. That's on a driveway suspend, which he missed on January 15 and January 29. Does he stand mute and wait formal reading on those three charges?
Yeah.
All right, and then I've got here another case where I sentenced him to 12 months probation and he didn't show up on January. You don't like to show up to court, huh, Mr. Malone? You must be a busy, you must be a busy guy. He what?
He's had a lot going on. He's homeless. So he was sleeping behind a dumpster. He didn't come back to court. He understands that he should come back to court and for some sort of payment arrangement, at least on that probation violation. He's got significant health issues.
Where was he? Detective, your name?
Second of all, progress.
Where was he picked up at?
You got something right in my school. Yeah. Co-reaction on, you should have.
Nights ago, where did you stay, sir?
Behind the Family Dollar store on Sibley and Telegraph.
You have anybody here that you can stay with?
No, sir.
Into a program, and I Googled it. It's a community outreach program, Henry Ford Hospital's by
It should be there.
and it is, there are those issue of personal behind. You don't have to go, they even see it.
I mean, I'd like to help them. I feel bad when, people run up against tough luck, but I can't have you just ignoring case after case after case.
I apologize about that, Your Honor, but I had nobody to help me. I was going to get in a heavy Ford line down last year, but they were jammed for the whole wire. I'm willing to do anything you want me to do to go hospital. I want to get back on my feet. There's absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't have nothing. Now I want to get a job, get somewhere to live, get back on my feet because I'm lost. I need help.
So I have to deal with this violation of probation first. They say fail to refrain from having contact with Televalley Mobile. This is part of the show cause dated January 12, 26. It didn't show up on, like I said, on January 28th. So for that, how is he going to proceed on this?
So then, we gave an explanation and you understand the right that you were giving up on stage guilty to the probation application.
Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah. I want to make sure that you understand everything here. If you're guilty, this would be punishable. I just want you to know, since you absconded, this would be a non-technical violation. And you could get 90 days on this. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you're guilty on a probation violation by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, I got an explanation for it.
And at that hearing, you would have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all of those rights, and there will be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge, failure to refrain from having contact with Valley Mobile Home Park. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you at Televalley Mobile Home Park?
Yes, I was in Washington, Queens, how their van.
Yeah. What day was that?
I don't remember.
But it was after I told you not to go back there when I placed you on probation, correct?
Yes.
Why did you violate the order like that?
Because he was schizophrenic and he was scared. He said, I left my house open. I had nobody to watch my house back. And I just took my chances. I hope a friend off. Only emails than that.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted. How old is he?
59 years old.
This is sad.
Yes. Funny about it. I live behind the dumpster. I have nobody to help you. To get into the hospital, I'm just lost. I'm worn out. I'm lost. I need a job. I want to go to work. I need to live. This is not real. I was not brought up like this. I was not brought up like this. I was brought up for a very good time, but family abandoned me. I took care of my children for 5 years, sir. And my family abandoned me, and this is what I got. Pleading for help from you. To heavy flood where in the hospital, I took myself over to get more proof to you. Now we're doing the right thing. I'm just asking for your help.
He also has therapist he's working with, he's trying to help you learn.
This time I guarantee if I'm getting a hospital today or tomorrow.
Stop a second. Does he also stand mute on this trespassing charge in front of Judge Hess, December 1925?
Yes.
I'm a not guilty plea. Here's the fact, though. You needed to come in front of me. You don't wait a minute. You don't do that. And now you put yourself in an awful position because I can't let people not show up in court. I mean, I'm sympathetic to everything you're going through, but you don't show up.
I didn't know what to say, sir. I don't know what to say. Like, I apologize. I disrespected you in the court, and I apologize.
I'm worried about the system. That's what I'm worried about.
This will not happen again, I guarantee you. You're getting a hospital, I'll prove to you. I guarantee you I'll prove to you that'll be the right thing.
He then went, just so you know, and went and committed another trespass. Fellow Valley.
Okay, for Judge Hess.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't show up on the suspend and the drug charge and the bicycle on roadway charge.
Well, the bicycle on roadway and then
That's in default. That's been in default. Oh no, that was yesterday. We'll sort this out. Do you want to say anything else?
I think that yes, he is released. He does have a plan to try and get back on his feet. I think going to jail would probably set.
How long has he had this plan ongoing?
So he tried to get into that community outreach program over the winter, I think.
Well, this is May. I mean, what do you mean he's got a plan? Everybody comes up with these plans when they don't have.
Because he heard that the community outreach program has been open. So he's going to try that again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I'm doing. You got a controlled substance charge out of Brownstown for May the 10th, and you've got the bicycle charge. So I'm setting $1,000, 10% on 688B and A. On 25T647324, I'm setting 1,000, 10%. So I'm going to go as light as I can. I'm setting 1,000, 10% on 25B 149968, as well as on 25B 148976. So I think that should be 4 of those. It should be $400 you're going to have to pay the security of the lease. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to go near Tella Valley. You comply with all terms and conditions of probation. And no alcohol and no drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Supposedly was gabapentin, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to give you the earliest court date I can, and you can enlighten me when you come in here as to where you think you can go. But it sounds like you're not really pursuing it with much diligence, if you ask me. If you were talking about doing it in the winter, you still haven't done it. So listen, listen to me. That's what I'm going to do. I wish you didn't force me to do this. I really do. But you gotta do the right things here. So I'm going to give you the earliest court dates. Heather, are they May 13th? I got May 13th written down on Brownstown, and that's it.
Yeah.
45 in front of Judge Hessen. And then I've got, on my case, I'm going to ask you guys to bring them over, Detective, earlier. Sentencing date, May the 13th at 9:15 on this probation violation. And on the other 2 cases, it looks like one's out of Trenton. So I'm going to give him May the 13th. again at 9:45. I'll make these pretrial dates May the 13th at 9 a.m. And yeah, on the suspend charge, that's out of Trenton. I don't believe I have a date on here. Heather, when's Trenton here again? I don't think I do. Are they here this week?
Sorry, I was muted. They're not here this week because Judge Heston's off,
She
so
off
we
all
don't
week?
have them until the 21st. Yes, but we only have a visiting judge on Wednesday for her.
She's not here today either. She's off.
Or she's here today. I'm sorry. She's off the rest of the week.
All right. So I got to make that one. Tell you what I'll do on that one, Heather. I'm gonna give him a personal bond on that one. Trenton case, $1,000. So you can only have to post $300 to secure your release. And I'll give me the earliest court date for Trenton. Is that on the what, 21st?
Yes.
We'll make that at 8:30 in the morning, sir. So you have to be here on Wednesday, whether you post or not, and you have to be here. I think it's what did I tell them? The earliest time would be
It was 9:15.
9:15. Okay. So I wish you well. And I'll give you a bond on the Trenton case. So if everything's resolved on these others on Wednesday, maybe I can trust you to go. Okay. Well, I'll be there, sure. Good luck to you. You gonna be able to post this or not?
I'm gonna see if I can get a personal, please.
I'm not gonna give you a personal. You can't miss 10 court dates and get a personal on me. I'm sorry. Even under these circumstances, I'm sorry. Good luck. Thank you. Marion Lango. Marion Lango,